Hello, everyone, and welcome into Broken Sword, Shadows of the Templar Reforged, the 2024 remastered version of Broken Sword, the Revolution Software Classic. This is my first time playing through, and we're near the end. Now, I can't guarantee to you this stream will wrap things up, but I think there is a small chance, depending on how things go, depending on how many people I decide to show every single item in my inventory just to see if they're interested in a tissue I've been carrying around. Depending on how that goes, who knows? We might wrap things up tonight. Anything's possible, right? So let's charge ahead. Welcome in. It's me, your old pal Jess. Good to see y'all here. Clill, good to see you. Matawi, Ricky, there's Atomic Matter. Oh my God, Green Bean Phoenix. Good to see you. In chat, everybody's talking about how wild real medieval history is. Why do we need to fictionalize it with all these sorts of wild stories about assassins? And I mean, it's not fictionalized, but certainly, you know, there weren't animuses. I don't think there were animuses. We don't know. Maybe there are animuses, animi, that send you back to an ancestor's timeline. But, you know, we're going to make do here with Broken Sword, Shadows of the Templar. As we left off, George was continuing his investigation. He just found some clues in the cathedral in Paris, and we're going to see what comes next. We tricked this priest into polishing our chalice. It's not a euphemism. That's right. Thank you, Clill. Not a euphemism. Important to note. That sounded sinister when I said it. Hey, guy, I tricked you earlier. Now I'm going to talk to you. That's how little I respect you. Plus, we're on a mission. We're on a mission to beat this ding-dang game. There's no time for idle chit-chat. Speaking of which, let's go back and talk to Nico. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Hope you're having a good Sunday as we record this. If you're listening to it later on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those sorts of good things.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine, George.
Fine, Josh. Fine.
I sold a story this morning. It won't make me journalist of the year, but I can't afford to pay the electric bill. What have you been up to?
Listen, remember the missing Spanish Templar?
It's quaint that she thinks the journalists of the year can pay their electric bill.
So he's dead, then?
I wish you wouldn't be so sarcastic.
I was only joking, George. The Countess will be delighted.
Yeah, maybe this will help lift the curse.
What now? Are you going to dig up his bones?
There's no need for that. Well, not yet. What I still don't understand is the significance of the chalice.
Yes, there must be something we're missing.
Yeah, what do you think it is?
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What happened? It's shiny.
Hey,
The
Samuel.
priest of Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
C'est incredible.
Looks as good as new.
No. You found a use for a priest.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Wow, shots fired.
Would you like to look after the chalice?
Oh no. I wouldn't feel comfortable with a sacred relic in the house.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Or if I should take it to the museum. Let's go, George. Hey, Mike, thank you for that 7-stream watch streak. All right. See you later, Nico. I've got investigating to do. Oh, does this series have a different Nico voice actress every game? I wasn't aware of that. I will say it doesn't shock me necessarily. Does George stay the same throughout, or do we switch him out as well? I kind of like George's turd-like performance.
Hello, Georgie. While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue.
You had to brag
It was
about
like
it.
a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
Okay.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is.
Until
Just
now.
last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Naval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Man, that seems relevant. Can I go there? I want to
Can
go
you
to
tell
there.
me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image even now, a bearded head.
That is
The
frightening.
base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
Circle
That's
of
right.
blood?
What do you make of this cup, Andre?
Yeah.
It's a 14th century communion vessel.
You sure know your onions.
Huh?
What do you make of this?
Uh,
You sure?
Say, would you like to
I'd like
shake
to shake you by the hand.
my
Andre.
hand?
Not now, Georgie.
All right. So I
Thanks for
wonder
your
if
help.
now we have
You're
that
welcome.
Baphomet location on our map. I wonder why in the world they changed this to Broken Sword, from Broken Sword to Circle of Blood here in the US. Circle of Blood isn't a better or more descriptive or more marketable name, I wouldn't think. If anything, it's less catchy than Broken Sword. I wonder if something already had the rights to Broken Sword here and it just wasn't worth trying to do it in the US. Yeah, a film titled Broken Sword. That makes sense. Yeah, because I think Circle of Blood is a much worse title. The box art does look nice, though. I would agree with that. Look at this guy. Somebody had a mustard accident. Oh, he's a painter. Dijon.
Excuse me, could you help me? What is it? I've got a few questions.
Tell me about you.
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoked so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean, when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider.
Oh, Broken Arrow. Yeah, I mean, that's a
Perhaps
fantastic
tomorrow,
movie.
too.
Out of all the movies Howie Long has ever been in, I think his best performance is in Broken Arrow.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the
Hired?
archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, there you have it.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union.
Here it is.
but,
Here it is.
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right.
Yes.
Tell you what, though.
We knew it was coming,
I'm
gang.
surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
It took us like 10 hours to get to the Union joke, and we finally did it. Every adventure game from the 90s set in the modern era has at least one Union joke. Some not set in the modern era have anachronistic Union jokes, but they're waiting for us eventually. Good to see Matt P. They're always out there.
What's unusual
just have to be
about
patient.
the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Could it be
Who cares?
the
as long as they pay me?
Templars? What do you think of this chalice, dude?
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing.
All right.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Sir, are you part of a puzzle? If so, I would appreciate if you could disclose that. I suspect your paint pot might be.
Hey, monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
Fine,
I should
paint pot
think
Pete.
so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. What?
The painter had a pot of gunmetal gray primer hanging from the barrier.
Here we go. It's another worker. Hello, guard.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui,
What's your deal?
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard.
No, but I have an interesting story to tell you about a goat.
I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
Thank you for clipping that, Quill. It's true. Every 90s adventure game.
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
"Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?"
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
I feel like this game's toying with me sometimes with such a long runtime, throwing in circular
The
conversations.
guard was
Just
being
seems mean-spirited.
amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Hey, Grayson, thank you so much for that resub. Hope you're doing well.
I was going to have to get rid of this thing. It was dead.
Dead? When did it die?
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Ooh, a thermostat.
A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall. I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
I mean, eventually you're going to need to change the temperature in here or something to get rid of the guard. I mean, come on,
The doorway
George.
led to an old utility closet that had lost its door.
Nice
There
closet.
was nothing interesting in there.
Thank you for the nice closet, Nick. You were right on top of that one, man. Thank
The
you.
doorway was full of assorted old tea chests, cardboard boxes, and so on, all empty and all uninteresting.
Speedrun video is an hour and a half. Yeah. I mean, if you click through all this dialogue and knew what you were
That
doing,
guard had been put here to guard something. My guess was that the excavation was behind that door.
my working theory, this guard is here to guard something.
There was a
Bear with
telephone
me.
on the far wall.
We'll see if this pans out.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door.
Oh, wow, Nick, that was just
the
a
phone can look after itself.
serendipitous. Nice closet, even better.
Hi, Nico?
Josh, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
Josh, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh,
Got him.
there was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door's locked, monsieur.
Yeah, so I was thinking.
There was a closed door with...
Can I get the key to this door?
Hi again.
What is it?
Turlet.
Trying to get into a locked washroom. I had the strongest feeling of deja vu. I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
How about the thermostat, man?
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Guy's logic's unassailable.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
All right, give me them keys. Give me them keys. What's in the washroom? Wow, look at this rustic washroom.
I didn't want to use that unless I really had to.
Well, you don't have to if nobody's watching. Oh, they don't have one of those rotating towel thingies? Let's search the
I
bin.
wasn't that interested in what might go into a restroom's garbage to investigate.
Interesting line read.
Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That
Comfort
place was kept
station.
in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause.
That's why I always tell my wife, hold my calls. I'm going to the comfort station.
I didn't need to get near to tell the toilet needed cleaning. The thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it.
Okay, so we're going to melt some soap. That's my official theory. Nope. Not that. Oh.
I made an impression of the big key in the cake of soap.
All right, well, there you have it. I guess that's something. Oh, wait. We're going to make a fake key? Hey, Expert Casual, good to see you.
I
Okay.
carefully sprinkled the plaster into the soap mold I'd made of the key.
Sure. I don't know why we want unfettered access to this toilet, but try to stop me now. Now, this would work in real life. I can't tell you what a good plan this is. It's flawlessly
Well,
simple.
It had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it.
That's right. That's why
Maybe
they
I could
call us
improve the key as well.
the Artful Dodger. Surely it isn't just rub. No, that's the wrong one anyway. No, that's
No way.
unrealistic. Why would you think that would work?
No. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal.
Doesn't seem like anything else I have in my inventory is likely to work. Oh, I liked that idea.
The thing felt really hot. Big demand.
Plaster key. This is a bold stratagem.
I didn't want any coal.
Why not?
A huge pile of coal lay in the corner to fuel the boiler. Real high-tech stuff.
Doesn't look metal enough. You don't want to look too
Capacious as my
metal though
pockets
either. That'd
were,
be suspicious.
I didn't figure I could cram a shovel in them.
Oh, but you can get a sewer key.
The
You're
shovel
fine with
used to
that?
feed the furnace was stuck into the pile of coal.
Climb down the toilet like in Manhunter and Gold Rush. That works.
Being in a charming... That place was...
Okay. Comfort station. So I guess we don't have whatever it is we need right now to swap out the key. I'm trying to think of anywhere
No.
where
Trouble
we've
was, it looked like...
yeah, where we've seen anything that we could use to metal up a key. Oh, the paint outside, the gunmetal gray
I
paint.
turned the heating off.
Obviously. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, monsieur, don't go with my keys.
Oh. Mon bad.
Hi again.
What is...
Here you go.
Here's the keys.
Merci, monsieur.
I like that you can do that from the dialogue since I accidentally misclicked it. Let's see here.
I need to use...
Oh, no.
Again?
I have...
Oops.
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
No problem. No questions asked. Everything seems on the up and up here.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
I turned the thermostat. I turned the...
Au revoir. I'm off to paint a plaster key, as they say.
Hey, monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
I should think so.
Hi, it's me again.
That's what I say to people when I greet them.
What now?
I made this key out of plaster.
How thrilling. How clever. How pointless.
Okay, let's see here.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
A gunmetal gray. I need help, Nico. You're the only one who can save me.
Couleur.
Hi, Nico. It's me. I'm at the excavation site.
Goodbye, Georges.
No, wait a minute. I need your help.
What kind of help? I told you I'm busy.
This will only take a few minutes. I promise.
Okay, what do you want me to
I need
do?
you to seduce a
I want you to
painter.
keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Really? This is his plan. It's bold. Well, if we tricked him with some sort
Hi,
of fake
it's me again.
mustache.
What now?
There's a phone call
You've
for
got
you.
a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers in his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds
Wow,
like it.
George.
Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
I like that George is willing to maybe risk this whole plan by insulting that guy in the moment. Like, you can't pass up the opportunity just to say something mean to him, even if it maybe costs him his whole plan.
A well-used wheelbarrow. A well-used...
Okay.
Well, monsieur, she was all over me on this.
Really?
What? Obvious. Ah, well, I had a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
Wow. See you later, bruh. Hello, I need the keys to your toilet
Hi
again for
again.
some reason.
What is it?
I need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Okay.
Hey, smart. Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I figured this was better done out of the guard's sight.
Probably fair. Let's go, let's go. Come on, George. Okay. This plan has never been more flawless. We are so back.
Quickly and without fuss, I swapped the fake key for the real thing.
Oh man, tomorrow, gang. I've been dreading this all weekend. Tomorrow, I have like an 8-hour workshop to certify myself for online teaching. And boy, I can't think of anything I'd much less rather do. Oh, I've made it this long without teaching online, but the day of reckoning has come.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution.
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Yeah, certification. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but I'm just going to sit in the back of the classroom with sunglasses on.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
Just be like, too cool for the
What do you want this
teach.
time?
What did you
Feet
say
up
to
on the
painter?
table.
I shan't repeat it, Josh.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
I'll definitely get a fun teaching soundboard. Real Breakfast Club energy is what I'm going for, yeah. Better get that, bud. I'm gonna be like the bender of this 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 brown bunch training session.
This looked
Brown
like a
bunch,
good
brown
place
bag.
to watch things develop.
Hey, you. It's the fun.
Yeah? Who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
Sure.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time.
Why can't I just go in and execute my
no, you
plan?
don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse.
But don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a
Amedee
responsible
Amenwe.
job. Ha, don't. Me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Wow.
Why, you.
This looked set to carry on for some time.
All right, here we go, George. You got this. You got this. I made fools of these people. Look at how easy this was. Good thing I'm not trying to open this with a plaster key. Plaster key. Plaster key anarchy. Oh man, I think there may be something I want to see down there. I really liked the perspective on this scene. How'd it look in the original? Also very good. Look at that lantern in the front.
There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria. Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here. There was no doubt about it. It was the There was no... It was Baphomet. Now there's a familiar face.
Or should I say 3 of them? Them
No,
bones?
thanks. I think I'm carrying enough junk.
I love it when any adventure game does something in the foreground too. I'm so easily impressed by that trick. Like every single time, I'm just like, now that's art. And you know what it is?
I couldn't see anything useful to do with the planks.
Oh, the floor. The floor, George.
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
An axis point, eh? What if you had a very polished chalice there? What if I could actually
Close
click on
effect.
things? The cursor in this game throws me off a little bit. Like I keep wanting to like click the item in the space, but you need to click the cursor that's like detached a little bit from the item. And that has consistently thrown me through this. I mean, that's me. I'm sure that's not a problem for normal gamers.
And there it was. decoded by the curves of the chalice. The image of a church.
Meanwhile, back in Nico's pot.
I found out what the
Apartment.
chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
Tell me more.
Would you like to look after the chalice?
Oh no, I would have.
Yeah.
Let's take another.
Okay, where to now? Les poissons.
That's the face of the statue I saw at the bull's head. That's the lens I found on Klausner's body in the bull's head. That's the tripod we borrowed from the That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn.
Okay, this is a great question, Nick, because I did ask how they get the clothes up onto the rack, and apparently the way those are normally set up, like if we go back to the main screen here, I'm going to regret this. There seem to be pulleys there. Apparently those things are lowered down. You put your clothes on, then you raise them back up, which is actually a pretty clever system if you can, like, you know, put an elaborate pulley system into your plaster vaulted ceiling of your apartment. Your apartment where you have pedestals with classical statues sitting on it.
Let's take another look at the manuscript. That's the clue. That's the clue. That's the clue.
Well, where do I need to go now? And how do I know where I need to go now?
Do you want this photo?
No.
I guess I'd better return the chalice.
Ah, there we go. Return the chalice.
Hurry back, Josh.
It's either a pulley system or a sex swing. Yeah, I mean, that's true. People mount sex swings everywhere. How's this any different? I referred to it as an upside down park bench, but that's probably not accurate. Oh man, look at all those places we fully explored. Back to return the chalice. Because, I mean, George has nothing better to do than ride trains or airplanes. I guess it's airport, so he's taking a plane every time he's going anywhere.
I'd been planning to return the chalice anyway, but I hadn't expected the trail to bring me here. The Villa de Vasconcelos was as picturesque as ever. The weather was still clear, and Lopez was still watering the damn lawn. I was beginning to suspect that he was surgically attached to that hose.
Wow, George. Can't you just let someone do their job? Does everything need your
Hi there,
commentary?
Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you an apology.
Is
No,
this
you
a
don't.
Spanish
I was
accent?
impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Sorry, I didn't see that coming. Well, good for her. All right, let's go see the Countess. I like how carefully he steps up those small stairs. Oh, the mirror's flashing. Can I still not do anything with it? Oh, now I'm clear to steal it? Sweet.
It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window, and I didn't.
More like a futility room, right? Hello, Countess.
Senor Stobart, oh, what a pleasure.
Is it
Please.
just me,
Sit down.
or does she look
Hi,
like
Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I brought back your chalice.
a member of the Good Soup family from Curse of Monkey Island? Isn't there a member of the good, like, is it Minnie
You
from
had it
Minestrone?
cleaned.
Is it Minestrone Good Soup? Is that who she looks like? Who does she look
Yeah.
like from Curse of Monkey
I
Island?
met an obliging priest with a soft claw.
I met an oblong
Have you
priest.
resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knight secreting great wealth
Secreting,
away.
secreting
Whatever.
great wealth.
All I know is I don't want the
Ugh.
bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
Never laughed at a game as hard as I did when Curse of Monkey Island and Guybrush introduces himself as hearty beef and potato good soup. You know, I've gone on record. I adore Curse of Monkey Island. It's not been that long since I played it, and I'm tempted to stream it again sometime soon. I just love that game. I'm coming to grips with the fact that I think it's my favorite Monkey Island game. I know that a lot of people would call that blasphemy, but if I'm just being completely honest with myself,
I discovered something
love that game.
amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
well, pretty
You are
braggy.
sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city. There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical
Thank you, Chloe.
references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
You memorized the specific books and maybe chapters and verses, but hey, I stole this from you.
Does
Is that
this
cool?
mean anything to you?
Nothing at all.
Doesn't look familiar? Good.
Do you recognize?
No,
I've got a couple of names for him, but they're probably false. He's the killer.
no. His face is...
Okay, we've already asked her about all that.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
my home.
I guess I should go out to the mausoleum.
I shall remain here.
What kind of large villa doesn't have a library? This is a great question, AE. Clearly, the Countess's priorities just aren't straight. Oh, no. That's where they keep their wave file of some dogs barking. I love the rainbow effect in the original pixel art. Looks so good. This is a great looking game in both versions. And gets the Decaf Jedi seal of approval. It also gets the Walrus of Excellence. So there's something to do with this poll in here, right? Like, we've got poll content. We didn't really get to do anything at the poll last time. Okay. Closed. Okay, when the poll's in my hand, I can access the handles, but okay, and I can't click the candles when it's out of my hand. Let's see. Oops. See if the tissue is the solution. Finally, the tissue is the solution. I guess the second time it's been the solution. This is a very reasonable puzzle. Now I guess I'm going to light the ancient candle that's never been lit before from the Middle Ages. Look at that. I'm sure the Countess will appreciate this. That thing got a Bluetooth speaker in it or something? Wow. Look at that. What a fast burning candle. It'd be great if George had to sit there for like 6 hours.
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes.
Candle that burns
Some
twice
kind
as
of
bright.
Special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Sweet. We're great at getting keys. Oh, which is still a Bible too. La Bible.
It was the Spanish Bible I borrowed from the mausoleum. It was a smooth, intricately carved piece of stone that had been concealed inside the great candle.
What a great candle, though.
It was too delicate to move.
Are you allowed to put a stone key in a Virgin Mary statue? Ooh, let's see here. So we've done that. Maybe just go back and talk to Lopez and to the Countess. It was a chessboard. We had a puzzle last time around where we had to solve like a checkmate on a 5x5 chess grid, which was so weird. Like the idea that you create a chess puzzle, but then do it on a 5x5 grid instead of an 8x8 grid. I don't know if they decide like 8x8 would just be too complicated, but you had to move like several pieces in place to place the other person in check. Which,
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
I find it kind of interesting that they would have a puzzle that required knowledge of chess. But I guess, you got to bring some knowledge to the table if you're going to play an adventure game. You could also just brute force it.
The curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
My lady.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge, as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to
Hey,
them?
girl.
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of this.
Count on it.
Oh, she gone. Not today, she says. Not here to star in your videos. See you later, BC.
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
Big
And
blood
you
clone. Look at
burned
that.
I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah,
Oops.
this Bible's in Spanish.
See?
Weird.
I would have expected Latin.
Be careful with it. It was a present to my lady from an old friend. He died a long time ago. It is all she has to remember him by.
That and her
Okay,
favorite
I'll
mirror.
handle it with kid gloves. Catch you later.
Adios.
Catch you later, Bill and Ted. Okay. Hey, Countess. You'll never guess what I found by destroying a precious artifact in your mausoleum.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please.
Be my guest.
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
the Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That's
That is
right.
correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead, and Don
Nobody
Carlos driven
expected it,
mad
though.
with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the Vasconcelos are cursed.
Guess what I found? This cool
What
statue.
do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it. What have you done to it?
Oops.
I lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
A sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
You've never done anything wrong in your life ever, George Stobart.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
You remember the one that belongs to you?
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay.
Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard
Uh-oh.
me from the horns of the
Uh-oh.
unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
Sounds
I
like Scotland
can't
and
guess.
England.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
West Virginia Place of Deliverance. Now, am I correct? Deliverance is set in Arkansas, isn't it? I feel like West Virginia gets a lot of the rap for Deliverance, but I'm pretty sure that is like in the Ozarks, isn't it? Just like Beverly Hillbillies.
I'll just have another look around.
Those aren't our hillbillies.
Very
Those
well.
are completely different hillbillies, I think. I also could just be wrong about that. That could be wishful thinking. North Georgia. Whoa. To every hill, it's Billy's. It says North Georgia. I thought it was Ozarks. There you go. See, I don't even know about Deliverance. I talk a big game.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
It is very West Virginia coded, though.
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
Well, si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
West Virginia's still reeling from Fallout 76 too, so you know we've had a rough time here.
Well, you must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
No.
For generations, the
No.
Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dowsing,
Of
are
course.
Eh?
you? You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno
But this is
momento.
Reasonable.
It must be a special stick, a Y of hazel.
Well, why not?
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See, here,
Unbelievable.
that is hazel.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Toba.
You know, I've never actually even seen Deliverance.
I went
I know.
over to find a suitable
I guess I
stick.
just know of it.
I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
I mean, that's not Y-shaped.
So that was what a hazel tree looks like.
Hmm. Yeah, Deliverance is one of those things I've just sort of absorbed through pop culture osmosis. Ah, it's a different hazel tree. Another more different hazel tree.
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
This plan's sure to work. It's sure to work. Pardon me. Pardon me again. Goodness gracious. I need to get a super cut of me sneezing on stream and saying goodness gracious immediately afterwards. I think I say goodness gracious more than any other non-Andy Griffith character that's ever existed. Like, I think you'd really have to go back to 1950s television to find anyone who says goodness gracious as much as I do. Reading up on Wikipedia, if I click through Northern Georgia Wilderness, that points me to Appalachia. I mean, yeah, Appalachians run from Northern Georgia up through like pretty far into the Northeast. So that checks out. Northern Georgia Wilderness.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand.
I can't
at
believe this is the
upper
puzzle.
ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists.
Why? I
so
don't
that
know.
The slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
It's a good gag. No, I think there have been several instances of dowsing in a adventure game. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I know that we've had this before. Oh, lawn darts. Look at that. All's well that ends well, as they say, Squid Monarchy. Where's all the water from the hose going if the yard isn't
Senor
flooded by now?
Toba,
This is a great question, AE.
You found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars. Hidden here for hundreds of years. Lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands looking for a tin can?
I mean, you found something.
It had
That's
water
pretty
in it.
impressive.
That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way.
What could it be?
The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I do that
I
sometimes.
could have fallen down that.
Wow, look at this. Adios.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really,
It was R.L.
really
Stine.
bad feeling about this.
I'm very excited this week for Retro Adventure Wednesday. We're going to be playing classic Creep Capers. That's the Scooby-Doo point-and-click adventure game for the Game Boy Color. It's almost a companion piece to the Scooby-Doo point-and-click for the Sega Genesis, but completely different mystery, completely different platform. But yeah, it's very much Maniac Mansion inspired. The other one's very much Day of the Tentacle inspired. It's sort of, again, a strange pairing. I'm really looking forward to that one. Should be a good time. You know,
A
kind
great
of
stone
Halloween-y.
lion's head with a gaping maw full of fangs. As far as I knew, nobody had cast eyes upon it for centuries as it stood, waiting in the cool shadows. The words of the psalm kept running through my head. Save me from the lion's mouth.
You know, it's funny. I actually thought about streaming, and this is always a good idea. They say when you like read up on how to be a successful streamer, telling your viewers something that you almost streamed that would have been way more popular than the choice you made is always a good idea. But I came like this close to streaming Phantasmagoria 2 this month, and I read through the plot description on Wikipedia and decided I wasn't sure if I wanted to dive into this adventure. So maybe another time for Phantasmagoria 2. I need to prep myself a
From
little more.
distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece.
Yeah, it sounds completely bonkers, which would be fun. I guess what I needed to know more of, like, it's dealing with some, with some pretty villainy. I am a wuss. It's true. It's dealing with some pretty mature themes, and I wasn't sure how well it handled them. Like the last thing I want to do is find myself having to apologize for Phantasmagoria 2 on stream. I played the first Phantasmagoria, and you know it's perfectly fine. It's a delightful little game, but Phantasmagoria 2 seems more ambitious in some ways.
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't have to post a notepad apology exactly. Wow. Oh, I didn't see the save. By the way, welcome in, Ability. It is good to see
From a
you.
distance, the lion's close up. Hey!
Okay, let's see here. Let's get a save going. Just in case, I never trust auto saves. Yeah, the new version has auto save, so boo. I like that you're old school there. But yeah, the new version auto saves for me, so that's a little better. Hey, Kevin, thank you for the 7-watch streak. Oh my goodness, let's see. So is this just another goat puzzle I'm up? Do I just need to get out of the way of it?
I
Oh, very funny, you psychos.
Is George on a different planet there?
Are you all right? It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine. Hey, don't be you gave me a scare.
Nice try, Templars.
Darkness.
In the deep shadows, it was hard to make anything out.
The deep shadows is where I do my best making out.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
Got this puzzle solving. This is why they call me Dr. Puzzles.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it seemed.
I've got one word for you. Socket. Socket to me? There you go,
Open sesame! Another secret door.
We're on the same loop tonight. Oh man, look at this. Oh man.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do.
Yeah, salutes to Richard Nixon in the chat.
You
Old
won't
tricky
be needing
dick.
that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
Old friend Lopez. Lopez and I are just going to chill for a bit. You know, we're buddies. Oh, no, actually, we didn't. We just went back to Nico. We just said we were going to talk to Lopez. Whoa.
George, welcome back.
Come
Andre.
in, George. It's good to see you again.
Is
That's my sitting
Sure.
spot.
What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre,
You aren't part
I
of this,
wouldn't have got
Andre.
this far, George.
Yeah, I know.
Make yourself at home, weirdo.
The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we have got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally, we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that
Uh-huh.
saved me from certain death.
Of course.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well,
All right.
the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much,
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Isetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as...
I do
You
this to
can't
my
remember,
students all
can
the
you?
time. I'm like 1648,
we're
the
back on
modern
that.
world.
André, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Not Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
Hello, cab? Nico.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was.
We understand you've got commitments. But listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
Don't worry about us. Okay, I think this is the final act. I think we may finish this tonight, gang. Man, check her out.
It must be
She's some sort of
done.
wizard, a train wizard.
I guess so. And we must be nearly there. Somewhere, out there in the dark, is Scotland. We've come a long way together to get here.
Yeah. Let's hope it was worth it.
Pardon me, train wizard.
There's something I've been meaning to say to you, Nico.
Is this the right time and place, George?
There might not be another time. I don't want to waste this chance.
You don't need to say anything. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. But here, with you. Now.
Wow. Oh, wow, you're a backer on the Kickstarter for Broken Sword 5. It turned to a 2D instead of being 3/4, like 3 and 4 that were 3D. Yeah, you know, I wish more of the Kickstarter games had just gone with nice, clean 2D graphics. But, you know.
You're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep?
Sleep? At a time like this?
Excited, huh?
Would you like something to help you sleep, dearie? I've got
like a
some
spell or an
tablets
enchantment?
in my bag.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Thanks all the same, man.
Thanks for offering us drugs, but no thanks. We don't know you.
Do you want to look after this ticket?
Not me. I don't want to get involved with the British Railways official.
Yeah, it's a rough transition, right, Matt? Going from Curse of Monkey Island to those beautiful 2D animated graphics to Escape from Monkey Island. And I will say, I think Escape from Monkey Island looks pretty good for a 3D game of that era. At a time when 3D games in general didn't look super great, I think Escape from Monkey Island has some nice looking models. Some of the pre-rendered backgrounds aren't that bad, but still, it's a huge step backwards in terms just overall aesthetics. It's a shame that we shifted to 3D adventure games before we really had the tech to do it well. And I think Escape from Monkey Island is the one that really just leaps out at me. What a more pleasantly remembered game I think it would be if it were in 2D. I feel like if we could forgive some more monkey combat if it weren't for that. Hello,
Pardon
old
me?
lady.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Sterling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval
This is quite a voice
detective
performance.
story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
I think for me, what killed me about Monkey Island was it's like rushing toward the climax of the game, and it just like slams on the brakes. It really just slows you down so much. I mean, I will say this game, like a lot of adventure games too, I feel like is still moving slowly toward the end. I feel like fewer puzzles, less dialogue as you go into a final act. Like I think the final act of Dagger of Amun-Ra, for instance, has its own problems, but at least it's like really now ramping up the pace a little bit as you sort of rush to this conclusion, you know, with a big chase and everything through the museum.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram.
Oh, I know
I
Pegram.
assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of these, though.
How'd I feel about the latest one in gameplay and art style? You know, I actually like the gameplay and art in Return to Monkey Island. I thought the art looked really nice. I was glad they tried something a little different. I liked that it had a different vibe to it. I don't know if it's the choice I would have made, but I thought it looked quite nice and definitely had a fun indie vibe to it that I think INDIE, not INDY, an indie vibe to it that worked really well. And I thought there's some neat things about the gameplay. I thought that the cursors, the fact they brought up flavor text on things you'd hover over, gave the game a lot of opportunities to make some jokes that would have been difficult to make in the old Scum interface. I didn't care as much for the story, particularly the ending. I've complained about this on the Discord a lot, but I was let down enough by the ending that sort of soured the rest of the game for me. I think that I'm just I've had the Ron Gilbert rug pull ending before and wasn't really looking for it again. And I understand that I'm going to get one of those when I eventually get around to playing Thimbleweed Park too, so I should buckle in. But I didn't love the way it ended. It kind of soured me on the whole game.
Yes, I do. Is that where you two love bands?
Lots of people loved it though. So
Yeah,
who am I to
It's one of the
judge?
places we thought we'd stay on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place, but we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
no.
I think Nico's just trying to get out of this
Suppose
conversation.
Espresso bars and boogie woogie are more your cup of tea.
That's right. Espresso bars and
That's
boogie woogie.
right. There's nothing George enjoys more than a good boogie.
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Stirling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do.
Of course
It's
I do.
obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
All right. Nice to meet you, train wizard.
Where are you going, George?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're
Wow.
going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak.
It's conductor. No leaks here.
Leak. Tickets, please. Oh, hi.
In France, it's
That's a
LEAQUE.
standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly
Is she a
valid,
vampire?
is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Lady, do you
Neither.
have
You're a,
a
funny
coffin
old
full of
bird and
dirt
no mistake.
back in the cargo car?
Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
No tickets. Wouldn't that be great?
Off to Stirling.
If you did the
eh?
old no ticket.
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
Me either. Let's get out here, George.
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the John.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
Got him. You got gotchard. English food. Okay. To the last express. Oh no.
Oh, no.
That's what I said.
Gangster creep from the hotel. Guido. Well, he didn't scare me.
Hey, Buster. This is a
Wow.
no smoking car.
Why didn't he scare you?
Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Eklund, Marquet's murderer.
This is a Templar train. I knew it all along. So George just imagined insulting
I
you?
didn't want to shoot the breeze with this guy.
Do I tell Nico? Is that our room? I think it was.
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone.
Oh no.
Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
The girl I loved, huh? I appreciate that this is the girl George loves now. This guy looks like fun. Football fan.
Hi, having a party?
No, you just breakfast? Well, join us, Mum. We're Bucker. Wake up, Mum. Which company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Thank you,
Excuse me,
Quill.
mate. He's talking enough.
Nico is our
Like
girl
a
in the
Bobby.
tower.
I'll wait him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Syria. We are veterans like, so action at Brightlingsea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere called Brightlingsea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, pal, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, wait, man. An old lady, too.
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know.
Makes
No,
sense.
she's been abducted. I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
Miss the football hooligans from Ted Lasso. You know, one of my favorite things my mother-in-law has ever said. This is mother-in-law of Cinnamon Croast Tunch fame. My mother-in-law, a few months ago, we had recommended to her and my father-in-law that they should watch Ted Lasso. And we asked them later, did you enjoy Ted Lasso? And they had only made it through like 2 episodes. And I asked, well, why'd you stop watching? Did you not like it? And my mother-in-law said, we couldn't really watch Ted Lasso because it was too sexual, which I can't imagine anyone's objection to Ted Lasso being the sexual content of Ted Lasso, like a show known for its wholesomeness in nearly every way. I mean, it almost makes you wonder if they accidentally like clicked on the wrong show and didn't realize they weren't watching Ted Lasso. But yeah, couldn't watch Ted Lasso because it was simply too sexual.
See you later. I don't intend to jump.
Ted
I'm going to
Lasso,
climb on
triple X
top of the
parody.
train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Ooh,
Just watch.
I love a good top of the train moment. Who doesn't? Hope George doesn't die here. I need to play The Last Express someday. The Last Express kind of scares me. The idea of things happening in real time and that I might be missing important things has kept me away from The Last Express for like 30 years. Good job, George. Zazap. Okay, George. Let's get a save up here for when I inevitably mess up. Okay. Here we go. What's this way? That way was Zap Zap. Ooh, daring. Wow. How do we know to come here? Whoa. It was Khan. And now he's been shot, and now I'm just standing here like a big goof. What do I have in my... The solution wasn't clown nose. I was sure the solution was clown nose. Nope, this way. I was hoping we'd put the clown nose on him and then honk it like Daniel in Karate Kid 2. Oh, emergency brake.
Stop the train. And now was my chance.
Crated.
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, Stobart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe.
Oh, wow.
Barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
Oh, those are pretty good
What are the
dogs.
Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend.
Is that a nuclear
It
weapon?
is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword.
Oh, man.
A power older than Timolay.
That could be like a
older
D10.
than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together. And Nico.
Now, George, my journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural
wow.
power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great.
a power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
Wow. You know, Kevin, you guys, kind of those dogs stand up to hillbilly hot dogs. Our famous West Virginia landmark hillbilly hot dogs, known for all of its creative offerings. I'll be 100% honest. They aren't the best hot dogs I've ever eaten. They're good, but I'm now hooked on Chicago dogs. Ever since I had one for the first time a couple of years ago, I'm all about those Chicago dogs. And, I just have to be honest with myself that if I want a hot dog nowadays, I want it to be Chicago style, which gives me a good excuse to go back to Chicago. It's the only real excuse I have to go back there.
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the bull to the village, Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. Also, I have a sister who keeps a
That's a shout out to my dear friend Ben.
just around the corner.
Maybe not.
Here, you dropped this back in Paris. Would this cheer you up at all? What if I Patch Adams you right now? Do you think you could feel the healing effects of laughter?
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
Yeah?
What? What is it? He's dead.
Oh no. I guess that was literally his last thing, huh?
The guy was a professional killer. The last thing he deserved was sympathy. I had to admit it, though. I was sorry he'd ended up this way.
Don't even think about it, Josh.
What? Who?
Look me straight in the eye and tell me you weren't thinking of using that axe on Eklund.
Don't be
No.
foolish, woman. I was gonna use it on you. The rear exit was barred and padlocked.
Sorry. See you later.
Where do you think you're going?
Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about you.
And tell me this instant, Josh Stobart.
I will, when I'm ready.
Wow. What a real jerk.
That's not that, Josh.
He kissed her
No.
while she's tied
He
up.
took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do, and kissing you was at the top of my list.
Josh,
Uh-huh.
Josh, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Looks like we're gonna have to jump.
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Not
I'm
that
out
door.
of here.
Do you want to end up like Flap?
I'm
Not
George,
especially.
and
What
I'm out
remains
of
of him is
here.
well on his way back to London. I hope he was traveling on a return ticket.
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Not that door.
Not especially. I hope he was.
Is there another door? Just this one?
The rear exit was. I couldn't think of a single way to.
Can't talk to Nico.
Don't even
What?
look.
Oh,
Of course not.
Oh, here we go. Goodbye. There you go. Guess it wasn't a moving train anymore, but still. It's a pretty scene. Look at this. Love this color palette. How'd it look in the original?
I
They're
feel
quite
happy
good
if we had
too.
a gun or something.
Karen gave me something.
What?
A handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow, why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show 'em now. What's C4?
Plastic, Josh.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not
Oh.
much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently, during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah.
Arms
what
dump.
happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Yeah, me too. Look at these ruins.
It was just about recognizable as the church I'd seen reflected in the
Yeah, what
chapels,
American doesn't know what
Templars,
C4 is?
Roundheads and Cavaliers. This place has seen a lot of history.
Well, in we go. I do wish I had a gun too, though. She's right. Uh-oh. Rubble.
The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint. There was no obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing. I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem. Under one of the stones,
Oh, wow.
I found a metal coin which was green with age.
There's more stuff? This is interesting.
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle.
That seems relevant.
With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers.
More
It was
C4.
short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top. I didn't find anything.
Cog and handle? Nope.
Examining the demon more closely, I realized something about its face. It was a clever illusion. No matter where I stood, the eyes weren't looking at me. There was a simple reason. The demon
Ugh.
didn't have any eyes.
George, you're exhausting.
The stone face of the demon, it was so realistic.
You want a cog? Oh, you do?
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket. The cog turned freely, but nothing happened. The cog turned freely, but nothing happened.
So we got cog in the eye. Wonder if that connects to these things in any way.
The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak. There was no obvious way of removing. The handle turned easily, and the larger wheel
Okay.
began to revolve. Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
Okay, we got a handle.
There was no way of
Don't quite understand what it's going for here.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
How you doing, Nico?
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
I just take the wheel.
The
Oh.
wheel turned reluctant. There was no
I can take that cog.
Now that
Okay.
the handle was gone,
Okay.
with a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place.
Ooh, man, Chicago dog green bean is too good to resist. Yeah, I was so excited the last time I was in Indianapolis, which is where my in-laws live. We were visiting them, and I didn't realize that Portillo's had locations outside of Chicagoland. And when we drove by Portillo's in Indianapolis, I nearly reached across and grabbed the steering wheel from the passenger seat and like swerved us across 4 lanes of traffic to get in there and get an emergency, unexpected Chicago dog. And you know what? It was pretty good.
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn.
Okay. I also grabbed the unholy abomination. This is the chocolate cake shake. Yeah, the first time I went to Portillo's, I had the chocolate cake shake, and it's a little too much for me. And then I ordered it a second time because now my wife was with me while we were in Indianapolis. And I was like, you need to try this. And it was a little too much for her too, but I think everyone should try
As soon
the
as
chocolate
I saw
cake
the
shake.
flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
No, Georges!
What?
Leave a torch right where it is. In case you ever notice the crypt is full of gunpowder.
So what? Don't you trust me?
Don't you
It's
trust
not
me?
a question of trust.
No. You think I'm a jerk, don't you?
What is
Don't be
wrong,
silly,
George?
Keep your voice down. I thought I heard something. Like chanting.
Something enchanting? Just save here. I have a feeling I'm about to mess something up. All right.
Listen, I can definitely
He really is
hear
awful in this
chanting.
chapter. You're right, Squid
You're
Monarchy.
right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
We better get down
So,
there fast.
What are we waiting for?
That's right. Don't want to miss that.
Will you look at that? Baphomet. Lobino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
Ra, ra, amen, ra.
This is Baphomet.
Ra, ra, sis,
Finally,
boom,
the
ba.
truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Nice work, dum-dum.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch if you wish to live much longer.
Joke's on you, I don't. Usually this is where George backtalks people.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken.
Broken sword would be better SEO there.
Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet.
You cool if we watch this? Why aren't you have it in your robes? Why are you just normal dressed?
Grandmaster and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple.
This has big Discworld opening scene vibes.
7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. As the tired millennium dies, and this world looks for new leaders, we shall not fail. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve.
Uh-oh.
All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
Uh-oh. They used that unbroken sword to activate the broken sword. I know he's powering up. Oh no. He's like Jamie Foxx in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm glad we brought our C4. Oh man, someone applied outer glow to him. That's a layer style, yo.
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies.
How are you doing that with your voice?
Both of us want a better world.
Sharpen more, yes.
Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
All right.
Yeah. True. Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead,
Yeah.
and you don't give a damn.
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
Not if I see you first.
Oh, George. I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre, et l'on kill him.
Run, Josh! Oh, karate kick. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Flip him. Flip him. Do the flip. Flip him. Oh no. Cool dagger trick. Rousseau de murder.
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Uh-oh.
Take them.
Okay, that's two people dead.
Them. They will not escape.
Come on, Nico. Ooh, is it time to blow it up? Or you want to do a dozen murders?
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
Josh, what are we going to do?
Only one thing to do. Something really stupid.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You shall not pass?
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them.
This is a bold strategy.
Master, the powder! That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool.
They really made a meal out of that line.
It's over 300 years old.
How explosive do you think it can be?
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve.
And that trick?
Or
C4.
in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Where'd you get it, Nico?
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. They're totally vaporized. Cool guys don't look at explosions. This is important to note. Well, we did it.
You know, you'll never be able to write your story now.
I don't care. I've got what I want.
I can quit my career.
Just tell me one thing, George. Is our life together always going to be this crazy?
Even crazier, baby. Stay tuned for Broken Sword 2. Wow. That's it. We rolled credits on Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars Reforged. All right. We did it. I like this game. I found it really charming. It's not a perfect game. What game is? But I really enjoyed it. I thought this was a lot of fun. Thank y'all for watching this one. There is so much game here. I was really shocked. What a long and a long game in a good way, man. There's a lot going on, and just how much effort was put into this. Like the voice lines for like showing every character in the game, every inventory item, feels pretty unnecessary. A lot of games would just gloss over that with just a simple, it's like, I don't care about that, monsieur, no matter what you showed them. But boy, the amount of work that they put into this, it really does feel nicely realized there. You didn't get to tell her to never buy a computer game for more than $20. That is the best way to end something. Oh, Grayson, was that a world record? I wasn't keeping track. What am I at? Like 11 and a half hours on this? World record. There you have it. Another world record set here on twitch.tv/Decaf Jedi. It's hard to believe we've done it again. But we have. You can't argue with the results. Uh-oh, Kickstarter backers. That's usually my cue to skip the credits. Sorry, Kickstarter backers. Not today.
Hello again.
What now?
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
No more than you, I'll bet.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
Aha! Is it real? It must be worth a small fortune. You stole it, I suppose.
I'm not a crook.
Shout out to Richard Nixon.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
I've got a toilet chain from a bar in Syria.
No kidding. A toilet chain? From Syria? You sad man.
What is this?
What now, monsieur?
Check out my ID card.
Your ID card, monsieur? I don't think so.
No, it's Rosso's card.
Attempting to impersonate a policeman is a criminal offense, monsieur.
Ah, forget it. Thanks for your help, buddy. Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Does the name on this card mean anything to you?
Augustine Rosso? No, dear, nothing.
I mean, is it really
conjures
just
up the image
unused?
of a Gaulois-smoking, absinthe-drinking French policeman. I'm sure the real Inspector Rosso is nowhere near so romantic.
Is this really just missed bits of
You'd be
dialogue?
surprised.
It's not outtakes or something? Weird. Story/epilogue unlocked. Okay, so neat. What a weird way to end the game, and like a really strange set of choices. But sometimes that's what video games are. It's like Sid Meier said, what is a game but a strange set of choices? So we did it. We finished another one. And thank y'all for watching along. I'm going to be back definitely on Wednesday night. We're going to be playing, as I said, classic Creep Capers, the Scooby-Doo point and click mystery for the Game Boy Color. Really looking forward to that. But for now, let's see if we can get a raid going. Who is on and who's doing something cool? Oh, here we go. This is perfect. Let's raid in on Pixel Turkey. Pixel Turkey is playing Tex Murphy, the Pandora Directive tonight, which sounds super fun. Let's drop in and see how Pixel Turkey is doing. So thank y'all again for being here. Have a great start to your week, and I will see you again very soon. Take care.